everyone. Still under a DMV first warn day and still tracking some light showers going into your Thursday. Have all the details. They're coming up.
A heads up for drivers as we face this new round of rain.
There's a heightened risk of danger for trees falling, the ground moving. It's already been loosened up with the recent flood.
Our Max Marcilla is monitoring the potentially concerning conditions for the morning commute.
Tragedy in the district. A 14-year-old girl accidentally shoots and kills herself, and we're now learning she was making a video for social media.
Nearly 30 military tanks loaded onto trains and headed to D.C., marching towards next month's birthday parade honoring the Army of President Trump.
You may be a little salty this weekend, cracking open some Maryland crabs. Why you'll pay more. Well, breaking news now at 9. A girl accidentally shoots and kills herself in D.C. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for D.C. News Now. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. Police say it happened while she was making a video for social media. D.C. News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live now in Northeast.
And Ben, police put out an update just a little while ago. What are they sharing about this awful tragedy?
Well, there are plenty of questions that have yet to be answered, but yes, awful indeed. Police telling me this teenage girl, just 14 years old, when she accidentally shot herself, all the while recording a video for social media. This is the scene right here at 17th and Benning Road in Northeast. Police are still lining outside of the apartment building. This is across the street from the Hechinger Mall. Now, here are some images we'll show you when we arrived earlier when there was still daylight. The investigation very much underway. Detectives at the time interviewing people inside the apartment at the time. Police say they rushed here just after 5 o'clock tonight. Inside the apartment, they found that 14-year-old girl, and they tried to save her life, but she died on scene. Now, preliminarily, police holding a gun while making a video for social media. At some point, a bullet went off, hit her in her upper part of her body, and she died. MPD tells me there were several people inside the apartment at the time. We don't know how many or what the relationship is to the teenager. They also do not believe the teenager was live streaming that video at the time. Though this is just 4 hours into the investigation, there are plenty of knowns, including key questions that I asked. Whose gun was it that the teenager was able to get a hold of, and exactly how? Authorities say that they're trying to figure this out as well. Notably, no word right now on those key questions and how she was able to get her hands on a weapon that ultimately cost her her young life. No word of anybody in custody as well. We'll keep you up to date right here, though, as we stay on scene in Northeast on Benning Road and 17th. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Ben Dennis live there. Just really heartbreaking story. We are on a DMV first warn day, and trees down in the storm and taking some power lines with them. You see here, we came across 2 different Pepco crews clearing debris and working to restore power in both Montgomery County and in Northeast D.C. And we have team coverage with our Max Marcilla driving in Alexandria in our weather car.
But first, let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb and set us up for tonight and into the morning.
Currently, we are watching radar. You can see out towards Alexandria where Max is. He's going to show you that rain coming down from Old Town out towards Arlington area. D.C. metro area, that rain out towards most of Northwest and Southeast D.C. And then you have a line that has started to form out towards Prince George's County, parts of Bowie, and the visibility has gotten a little bit better here in D.C., but that will continue to fluctuate throughout the rest of tonight. 56, it's a chilly rain as well that is making its way through the region. And really after midnight tonight, we will be nice and dry. Here's visibility concerns 2 miles in front of you out towards Manassas. You can see the difference out towards Westminster. So location, it definitely matters from Woodstock, Kaiser, and the Cumberland area, a mile in front of you that you can see. Most of this has made its way across the region from west to east. And so these flood alerts, they have started to die down. The National Weather Service not going to extend this until 6 a.m. They have now let that expire. And so that's a real positive. It's very cool out there and it will stay that way as temperatures will continue to be below average. I do have some more spotty showers in the forecast going into your Thursday. We'll talk more on that coming up.
All right, we'll see you then, Janessa. We continue our team coverage now with our Max Marcilla out live in the DC News Now weather car.
And Max, you've been driving around out there in Alexandria, Virginia. How's it looking in the evening right now? Is there a lot of pooling or visibility concerns?
No visibility concerns now. We did see some earlier as we've been kind of following that system Janessa was just showing you from Fairfax now over to Alexandria. I'll flip the camera here so you can see what we're looking at. We're here on Union Street in Old Town, and if you know anything about this area, this is always one of the first places if you see a coastal front that you will see flooding. But as you can see on the streets, again, these local streets, some pooling of water, some puddles, but nothing too detrimental. We were driving, as I mentioned, from Fairfax, driving west over now to Old Town, and we did see during some of the heavier rains that were coming down the 7 and 8 o'clock hours some potential visibility issues, as well as some heavier rains. But again, as of now, the rain is slowing down a bit. Being localized, not even flooding, just some puddles on the roadways. We saw some on the GW Parkway on our way over here. So are out on the roads, just be safe. But as Jeanette alluded, like we avoided some of the potential most harmful weather impacts this time around. Reporting live in Old Town, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, you can always get the latest updates on the forecast, the DC News Now weather app, including alerts right down to your own neighborhood on your phone. It is free to download in the App Store. You can also get updates on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
Developing in Virginia, police say that 3 men were shot near the Woodbridge Shopping Center. It happened on Smoketown Road just before 6 tonight. Police say the shooting was in the woods. So far, there are no details on any arrests. We're going to continue to monitor the situation for any updates and be sure to bring you them on air and online at dcnewsnow.com.
Also in Virginia, all new tonight, a fire tearing through a home in Arlington. This is video here showing firefighters. Look closely on the roof there. It happened on South Abington Street near 395. Now, one person in that home was treated on scene for minor injuries. No word tonight on how that fire started. Also new tonight, the Army is preparing for its 250th anniversary celebration next month here in D.C. It's happening June 14th. On President Trump's birthday. Tanks from Texas are now making their way to the DMV. You can see here they loaded 30 M1 Abrams battle tanks onto rail cars at Fort Cavazos today. The Army says they weigh more than 60 tons apiece. It will take about 9 or 10 days to get to Maryland. They will then be loaded onto trucks and driven into the district, where they'll be offloaded at a staging area near the Lincoln Memorial.
New tonight, a Silver Spring man pleads guilty to online sextortion of more than 100 girls from all across the country, as well as in Montgomery County. Chase Mulligan is 28, and prosecutors say he targeted 108 girls between 2019 and 2023 on social media and told them to send him sexually explicit photos and videos of themselves. Mulligan faces 15 years in prison and would have to register as a sex offender when he is sentenced in August. In Virginia, a custodian in Prince William County is arrested for slapping a student. It happened on May 16th in the cafeteria there at Henderson Elementary. Police say that Miguel Carmona hit the 8-year-old boy on the back of the head during a brief encounter. The 76-year-old has been charged with assault and held on $500 bond. Now to accusations of discrimination at a Northern Virginia charter school. The Attorney General releasing a report saying the Fairfax County School Board rolled back admissions for Asian American students.
Yeah, he says there was an effort to significantly reduce the number of students accepted at what is widely considered one of the top high schools in the country. DC News Now's Dave Laval has more on the report and response from educators.
A federal appeals court ruled in favor of the Fairfax County Public School District in May 2023. But some parents say after Wednesday, there's now reason to celebrate.
I'm so excited.
Asra Nomani reacts to the announcement from Virginia's Attorney General. Discrimination against Asian American students did happen at Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology.
I just wanted all children in Fairfax County to be able to work hard and get to the school based on merit.
Nomani's son graduated in 2021 after his admission under the old merit policy.
I'm outraged.
Attorney General Jason Miyares on Wednesday announced the findings of his investigation into the school district. He claimed the discrimination began when the district changed admissions procedures for the school in 2020. Miara said text messages from school board members support his accusation and thereby violated the state's Human Rights Act.
Discrimination is wrong. And when that discrimination comes from those entrusted to educate our children and uphold the law, it is especially troubling.
The Attorney General said Asian American students received 56 fewer admissions offers from the school following the policy change. The school district released a statement late Wednesday that said in part, quote, Fairfax County Public Schools Division Leadership and Council are currently reviewing the documents released today by the Attorney General and will issue a more detailed response in the coming days. The Attorney General is calling on the U.S. Justice Department and the U.S. Education Department to investigate possible violations of the 1964 Civil Rights Act. In Alexandria, Virginia, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
New video tonight out of Northern Virginia. Take a look. A Fairfax County officer stopped his cruiser in the middle of the busy intersection here in Fairfax County. It was on last Monday on the 12th, and the police car's camera also getting these images of him clearing some of the wood and debris that spilled across the road. This is a good time to remind you, if you ever see a first responder's vehicle pulled over with its lights on, be sure to move over and slow down.
All new tonight, DC releasing new data about the city's portable bathroom pilot program, and apparently it's not been a waste. Today marks 1 year since Throne Labs became available in the district. Officials say the 6 high-tech bathrooms have been used 63,000 times. There have been 5 reports of graffiti, but no calls for police. Businesses are also appreciating the program. They say fewer people are using their restrooms.